Hi everybody, thank you very much for coming here. Today we are going to speak about the story that happened to me when I was passing my final exams during high school and how I got the very similar grades as my genius classmate slash friend. I'm not near as good as he is in technical stuff, but I performed the same grades as he did during our final exams. And the reason is because I knew how to talk to people. I was socially skilled much more than he was. If he would be, he'd be way out of my league. But the reason that I could talk to people, I could make them like me, I could make them work with me, not against me, it helped me, and I hope I could inspire you to work on your social skills so the school is easier for you. Let's start to do that. If you like the video, please share it, please like it, do whatever you feel like doing, and I'll be very happy hearing from you in the comments or in a private messages. So let's start. It was the final year of the school, obviously, when it was the final exam. And I used to study mechanical engineering in Czech Republic. I am way away from that in these days. I really hate it, and I hated it from the first day. I used to go to that school, but I finished it anyway. It doesn't matter why right now. I'm not proud of it, but the key point is that I always have been skilled in the social skills, and I knew how to use it to get teachers like me and comply with me, so I could easily go through that school, and I used those skills at the final exam as well, and it helped me enormously. So I'd like to pass this kind of knowledge or tricking the teacher to you so you could easily go through school, either which you love or you hate as well, but it will make it easy for you anyway. So that was me and one friend of mine slash classmate. He was a genius at the mechanical stuff. He was genius at almost everything that was discussed at school, and I wasn't nearly that clever as he was, but I was much more skilled at the social skills. I knew how to talk to people, as I said, and I've been using that. And he was horrible at this. He didn't know how to talk to people. He didn't know how to show respect. He didn't know how to make them comply with him. So they were always fighting. And when the teachers were talking to me, we were going the same direction. So you can feel diametric difference between these two personalities and characteristics. So during the final exam, when I came there, I started talking to them. I started asking questions. I showed them respect, and I did what I've been doing all the time. I knew something, so I could have been talking about stuff, but I did everything so we could tune on the same note, on the same level, so the conversation is nice, flowing, it's flowing nicely, and everything works properly. And he was not doing that because he didn't know how to do it, so he was shooting facts when they disagreed with him. The argument started, which is the horrible way how to act at school and in life generally. So the diametral difference between these two approaches, one was human-like and another was informations-like. And when the two informations, when they don't go together, they are fighting. But when you are socially skilled, you can make it, you can bend it a little bit, so it's easier for you to get along, which is the key to every human being. They all want to go along and not to fight, because it's our kind of primary program in our minds not to fight, to be in a safe place. And I've been good. I am good at delivering this safe place, so the people want to remain in that. And even when you are missing some information, they will help you. They will kind of give you a hint, or they'll forgive it They will forget that you didn't know that information, and they will give you good grades because you've been nice to them, you've been nice, and you created this warm atmosphere there. But when you come there with loaded with information and intention to fight them when they will say something against you, they will try to drown you. They won't help you, they won't conversate with you, but you are on your own. You are not using any social advantages you could use. So you have to be very clever to do this kind of argumentative fighting style. And if you want to do it easier, it's easier for everybody. Just smile, use what I've listed in the previous video, and it will be much easier for you and it will be much better. There are actually some researchers, and I will give a link to them when I find it, that when you are in exam, the actual knowledge of the subject you are taking exam from is, I think, on a fifth place, and before that is the mood of the teacher, is your entrance to the teacher, ergo first impression, and a lot of stuff that affects how they are going to perceive the information, the knowledge you are presenting them. So it's very, very worth it to spend time on preparing your behavior to that exam or to that meeting, whatever you are preparing for. So make sure you're going through the first video again if you want to have easier exams, you want to get better grades, because it works. I'm the living proof of it, and I advise everybody to do it because, yeah, it's just way better. And the result was that because that from all the class, it was like 20 of us in there, only 2 of us got like the equivalent of a red diploma, and he got it because he was so clever, and I got it because I was so good with people. I was so good at reading with people, talking to people, using my smile, using my body language, and that's it. Which side do you want to be on? You want to be that deadly clever person that nobody really fancies, or you want to be maybe even that clever, but the person who is likable and the person who knows how to talk to people, how to listen to people, and how to just be a good person. You choose. Bye.